This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the third-ranked team, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off.
It's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. He's at the 50. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it the distance for 2 points. After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. And he pulls in the catch.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Makes a quick catch. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The back's got it. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He lets it go on the move. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Vols are in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Jones. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a +40.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, that's a good job in this offense to at least get some positive yards. They kind of put themselves in a tough spot getting behind the sticks. But now, after that big gain, let's see what happens.
The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Now rolling out to his left. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orangemen.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that '98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on 3rd and long in a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He's got it down at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Volunteers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Fires it on the move. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the +49.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The key on a 3rd down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Syracuse. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like one more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Looking to throw it on first down. Trying to extend the play. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Handed off for a draw. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now it's second down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
The Vols will line up to kick it away when it comes for his second punt of the game. Did not get a hold of it, not what the punter was hoping for. Returner decides to fair catch this. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to pass here. Fires this one deep middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and
it's picked off in the end zone.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Snags the quick throw. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 7th play of the drive coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Santos. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws a rocket toward the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter.
Tennessee 34, Syracuse 26.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Down 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Pack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to scramble. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal here. He needed a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Orangeman.
Here they just rely on the big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
So following the touchdown, now the offense looks for the 2-point conversion to tie this game up late. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Now they run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Quick completion to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. They've got him down out near the 40.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quick throw, testing the middle. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs. Get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch downfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Offense comes out here, one last chance, one possession game. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll run it from the gun. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Past the 10. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown. Fouls.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job. The running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, if I'm this offense, Chris, I stay aggressive. Connect on that one, it could be a game-breaking play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, where they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game.